Hey everybody, it's Paul here on my channel Better Call Paul. Today is day 14 in my 30-day challenge. For those of you who are just joining, I decided to do 30 ETFs in 30 days. Probably actually do more than 30 ETFs because some days I double up or triple up. Guys, before I get started, just a reminder, Sean and I are going to give away a $100 gift card at the end of the year. We're trying to get to 10,000 subs, so if you can help us reach that goal, then that's our intention, is to give away a gift card. Okay, guys, so today we're going to discuss whether or not I should sell my YieldMax NVDY position. The ticker is NVDY. We'll just take a quick look at their website for those of you who are not familiar with it. This is YieldMax's NVDA option income strategy. They call it NVDY, or that's the ticker is NVDY. Very fancy looking website. Makes you think you're going to make a lot of money. You can see that the distribution rate is currently 46.93%. Let's take a look at the performance here. So since inception, the performance is 75.83%, and NVIDIA came out May of 2023. So if you had bought it for $20 at that time, and I believe reinvested the dividends, this is the cumulative. Since inception, cumulative is 304%. And annualized is 75%. So it has had good gains. The problem is that I started buying it in August of 2023. When I started buying it, it was around $23 a share. And we'll take a look here. When I started buying it, you can see, so it started at 20. And then in August, it was up. You can see it was up, to $24. And then by May of 2024, I was buying it when it was, up here around $28 a share. So if you're buying it at $28 a share, you're not getting the same returns because you've paid a lot for it, and you can see now that it's come down. It went as high as looks like 31.77. I kept buying it. I bought it from August 3rd. I bought it in September, October, December. Then in 2024, I bought it in May, June, July, August, September, October, November. It dropped down. You can see here, it dropped down again, down to 22. Then it went back up to around 25, 26. And now it is at $15.68. So I did a little bit of research for myself. You can see here that I've received $1,527 in dividends between 2023 and 2024, another $1,635 in 2025. So that's a total of $3,163. Then I had a capital gain of $219 when I sold some shares. And then I had a couple of realized losses, or I would have realized losses if I were to sell now. And all three of these. So in total, I would make $1,930 less withholding taxes. My profit would be $1,693. I did these numbers today based on today's price. Total profit would be 35%, but that's over just over a 2-year period. So you're looking at about 17%, I guess, per year. So I'm like everybody else, I'm kind of been concerned about YieldMax. A lot of their funds like Misty, Coney, NVIDY have really tanked and have failed to recover. I did watch the interview with Marcos and the new face of YieldMax. I think his name is Mike. He's taken over Jay's position in doing interviews. And everything he seemed to say made sense to me. And it doesn't sound as if YieldMax is doing anything wrong because they're following all the rules of distributing 90% of their income and all that sort of stuff. So my conclusion was, it almost seems as if their funds are almost like designed to fail, right? Because they're capturing all the downside, they're not capturing all the upside, and I guess they're writing calls on 100% of the portfolio. So it's not like here in Canada where some of our portfolios, they only write on 33 to 50%. So the rest of the portfolio, you can capture the upside. So I came up with a list of reasons why I would consider selling NVDY. One of them being that now that it's a weekly payer, I'm holding it in two different accounts. So every week now I got to keep tracking the dividends. Very inconsistent payments. Now that I'm 52, I'm kind of looking for more consistent, even income. Now that I lost my job in September, I don't want the surprises all the time. One week or 1 month it's paying 50 cents, the next month it's paying $1, and so on, right? Single stock risk. I am trying to reduce some of the single stock ETFs from my portfolio. Not all of them. I'm going to keep a few, but I'm trying to reduce some of them. Okay, and I'm considering YieldMax just a risk as itself. So there's the single stock ETF risk, and then the fact that it's a YieldMax ETF is another risk in my opinion. So what I'm wondering, guys, is are you still holding NVDY? Do you think I should get rid of my shares of NVDY? If I do sell them, like I said, I hold it in two portfolios. So in one portfolio, I'll be buying RDTE from Brownhill. In the other portfolio, I'll be buying TDAC from Tap Alpha. So I'll be buying basically the NASDAQ and the Russell, right? So two indexes. I guess one, well, obviously the Russell is a little bit more volatile than the NASDAQ, but anyways. So in conclusion, guys, I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, guys, that this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you whether you should or shouldn't buy or sell NVDY. It's up to you to do your own due diligence, do some research. YieldMax was pretty revolutionary when they came out with these funds, but it seems like a lot of other ETF providers have figured out ways of doing it better. Even YieldMax, I think Mike was talking to Marcos about their Target 12 ETF has done very well. I think the ticker is Biggie. They might even have more than one of them. But anyways, he was specifically talking about Biggie, their Target 12, and how well it's done. Capital appreciation plus the distributions. So I think it's getting to the time where I feel more comfortable getting rid of my YieldMax single stock ETFs. So let me know what you're doing in the comments below. And until tomorrow, bye for now.